Hi William, hi Tina, this is John Sedaris. Sorry I couldn't be here to give you guys a tour and welcome you, but I figured I'd give you a little video tour to just show you around in a few things really quickly. Mostly everything here is pretty self-explanatory, but just a few little quirky things I thought it might be helpful to show you. So why don't we start with the fan. The best way to turn the fan on, or the only way to turn the fan on, is open the basement door, and right here is a switch. So it's very simple. On and off. Okay. Another thing is in the master bath. This is, again, relatively easy, but a little confusing. The center one is for the shower, and you turn it right, turns it onto the tub, turn it left for the shower. This is, to the right, is the hot-cold mixer, and this is the on-off knob. So pretty self-explanatory. If you turn them too hard, they get loose, so if you are easy on them, you shouldn't have any problems. Okay, on to the next thing. TV. We have cable, obviously, and DVR. There are the usual multiple remotes. Here's the cable remote. Just hit the cable button and the TV button to turn both on. We have also, let me pause this. We also have stereo sound here. So it's this black remote, you just turn it on, and it's on auxiliary now, so you'll get stereo sound. If you have any trouble or you want to play CD or DVD through there, again, the remote is pretty self-explanatory. And this remote is just for the TV. Okay, on to the next thing. Down in the basement, couple things. One, there's the humidifier over here in the back corner. It pretty much in the summer fills up every day. When the orange light is on over here, you know it's full. And you just pull out the tub down here and empty it in the bathroom. The other thing is, this is sort of my little office area here, and down here is where you'll find the airport for the Wi-Fi and printer as well. Okay, also in the summer, when everything's on, the air conditioning, someone's blow drying their hair or vacuuming, sometimes the circuit breaker will go off. So I'm just going to show you where the circuit box is. It's a flashlight right here to the right of the door when you walk in case you have trouble seeing. And the circuit breaker boxes are here. There's one here, and there's an additional one here. All the switches should be to the right. Generally, if any one of them flips off, it's the top left blue switch here, which you just pull left and then right again, and that should get everything going. Oh, another thing to show you guys. One way you can play music is through the DVD player over there, DVD CD player, that you can also get stereo sound through for the TV. Or we have stereo right here, and it has 5 DVD discs and a receiver and a tuner. And also, if you want to plug in your iPod, we have this controls here, kitchen, living room, and bath. They're all on. These are for speakers, and the speakers are in here. There's one in the kitchen, there's a couple up here in the living room, and there's one in the master bath. So if you play something, it'll play through all of them. And of course you can, again, turn any of the speakers off from there. Oh, additionally, we have a water cooler down here in the basement. We keep our bottles Again, back here next to the washer and dryer, they kind of over deliver. Deer Park does, so there's quite an abundance right now. And generally, if you finish a bottle and replace it, you just leave it in the back door here in the basement, and when they come make their next delivery, they'll pick it up. Although they shouldn't make any more deliveries because there's so many bottles. Okay, let me show you guys the pool. It's set on a timer, so you don't have to do anything with regard to that. We are having an issue, as I mentioned in the email, with leakage, which doesn't affect using the pool, but apparently the skimmer over there, they found a crack in it this morning. So we've identified the problem and they need to replace that. So in the interim, if you guys wouldn't mind, I hate to ask this of you, but just to make sure that the pool stays full, or at least over the skimmer, and keep an eye on it and all of that stuff. The pool guys are pretty good about that and said they would do that for us, or for you guys, but just to make sure. I'm back here. If there's any problem, is the pool filter and pump, and also the heater. So here is the timer for the pool, and the heater is right here. So if you guys want to turn it on, you simply turn the on switch, and then there's a temperature gauge here. It's from minimum to maximum, and that'll get your pool hot for you. The propane tanks that fuel that are over here, and inside them you can get a reading as to how much propane is in there. They're totally full now, should you choose to use them. Okay. I'm going to show you guys the garbage situation. We have this garbage bin out here, and essentially holds a couple garbage cans. You can stuff it and they'll take whatever you put in here. I recommend you guys put the garbage in there because we do have raccoons. They are pretty aggressive, and if you leave garbage out, for sure they will throw it all over the place. Okay. I'll take you guys to the outdoor shower. Again, pretty self-explanatory. It's working. Both knobs are red, but the left is hot water and the right is cold. And the other thing is that the water here gets extraordinarily hot. Hot enough that you can burn yourself or scald yourself. So you want to make sure that you have some cold water on too. Okay. Just show you guys the barbecue. Again, self-explanatory. Propane tank is down here, and you just want to make sure the knob is turned all the way to the left, which it is, which means it's on, and then the controls are here. There's instructions on here, and there's this cross ignition switch which sparks, which sets it off. Sometimes that doesn't work so well, and I just drop a match in. Okay. So I think that's about it. There's probably a few... Oh yeah, one other thing. The toaster. It is a very good toaster. It's just very peculiar and difficult to operate. It confounds a lot of people, but if you want to toast something, you have to hit the toast button, and then you'll see the time up here. And oops, you want to use the arrow button to put it on 5 or 6 or 8.5 minutes. Believe it or not, it takes 8.5 minutes to make a dark piece of toast, and then you hit start. And then if you want to stop it, you just hit stop. So again, you hit toast, you control the time with these arrow buttons here, and then you hit start, and then either it'll go off or you hit stop. And basically do the same thing if you want to use the broil or bake features. Okay. So anyway, I think that's it. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to call. You have our numbers. And I will be back in town next week. And we can touch base then. Okay. Have a great month. Bye-bye.